what's going on? Nick Lacapo here, my buddy Eric Tate. We're here to talk to you, give you a peek at Tornado by Rick Lax and Justin Flom. This is an incredible two-card trick that's a transposition of two cards. Impossible. You don't need a deck of cards to do it, which is why I really like it. And if you know anything about transpositions, they're super strong.
I really like a transposition effect, and I like it even better when the cards can do all the work for me. Because there's something really interesting about a transposition happening with this after the cards are sort of destroyed and ripped up. So you're really dealing with pieces of cards transposing, which is really phenomenal. There's been a bunch of interesting takes about this throughout the years, and I really like the way that this is printed on bicycle stocks so that they feel like cards that came out of a deck, but they're doing so much of the work for you.
Yeah, that's one of the things about this trick is that I like this because you take the two cards, you just leave them in your wallet, you forget you even put them in there, right? And then you're out someplace and somebody wants to see a trick, and then you look in your wallet, oh crap, I forgot I put Tornado in there, right? And you get all excited because now you get to do this trick.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of small things, and we'll get into it, that I think make this play even bigger than
let's take a look at it. I want you to perform it for me so everyone can see, because it's really interesting.
So what you're going to get is a stack of 7s and 4s. To do the trick, you need two cards, all right? So 7s and 4s, they're part of the design on how the trick works, which is why it's that way. But whatever, no big deal. They're always going to contrast red and black like this. So you can show the two cards, and I'm going to place one here, and I'm going to tear this one into thirds. So here and here. All right. And then we're going to tear it one more time down the middle.
Okay.
And Eric, if you could hold out your hand, actually, like turn it this way for me, and put it in a fist.
Got it.
And then I'm going to place these cards right on top. Now, don't move. Oh my God, don't move.
Okay, we'll just go over here.
Otherwise, none of this is going to work. And you have your 7. Now, I'm also going to tear the 7 up this way into thirds, just like before. And one more time. All right. Now, let's see. So you have the 4, clearly. Yep. I have the 7. I'll grab one of these, and we'll do it to the camera.
Yeah.
Copperfield used to do stuff like this, right? Where it'd look like right. Watch close, right? And you get the change.
That's great. That's a great transposition. That's a great change.
Right. So now, if I have the 4, what do you have?
7.
Right. And then you can put the piece in their hand. They can examine all that stuff. And then the thing that I always used to love to do at the end would be like, and that's the trick. Which is why I love it, because it actually kind of plays really big with this whole like confetti thing at the end that I would do with it.
Let's talk a little bit about what you get.
Now I've made a mess.
Let's talk a little bit about what you get here, because you're going to get 13, 14 performances inside this pack. So it comes with everything you need that you can do right out of the box. The instructions are really thorough. It's a really interesting routine. I want to emphasize again, like the fact that pieces are transposing is really, really interesting, because you're not making two whole cards change places. You're making parts of cards, and the fact that the cards are torn, it just adds to the realism of it. Like it must have happened. Those cards must have changed places.
Yeah, the cards are specially printed, right? So, but it's all designed to do one trick, which is what it's really great, because you're able to show the fronts and backs of the cards. They've even taken the time to mark the cards for orientation on the back design, because the card was completely created for this one trick. They also marked it so that you could actually see, okay, I'm holding the card the correct way, because there's some things in here that you can't, you got to make sure that the audience can't see. Rick goes into detail on the instructional video so that you can perform. But, Eric, the thing I love is that it just plays here.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, again, it felt like I had nothing on me. I walked into this bar and somebody asked me to show them a trick. I reached in my wallet and, I had Tornado on me. And it's not like something where I'm like, pick a card. It's something like I can get everybody involved. Everybody can see what's going on. And with the things flying in the air at the end and the visual change that happens up here, there's a lot of little pieces here that make this like way bigger than just like a two-card transposition. It's really strong. And if you do it for people, they'll freak out, I promise.
Yep. Tornado by Rick Lax and Justin Flom.
Oh, one more thing.
Oh.
Don't go anywhere just yet. Well, just so you know, we do have, there are refill kits for this, but they're typically out of stock.
Gotcha.
Right? So you can go on Penguin and you can find like a full deck refill. When they come back in stock, or if they're in stock, grab them because they go very fast. Otherwise, this is what the single pack looks like.
Gotcha.
Right? And then this is what the refill pack looks like. But keep an eye on those for stock.
Yep. Tornado by Rick Lax and Justin Flom. You should check it out.